Hello and welcome back to the city of Solden and the city's skylines. It's episode 23 and we are expanding the city. Now we have built industries for almost 3 episodes in a row, so those industries need new workers to fill out their demands. So I've landed on this spot here, which is, if we take a look at the map, city of downtown Solden is right here, and this is southwest maybe of the city. You get past Cressington lumber mills and then down here. And I think these 2 spots are just perfect for an expansion. Seeing as we have the highway going here, with the possibility of 2 interchanges and a train station down here, I think, and one public transport type we haven't used yet is the monorail, which I think I'm going to use here just for fun, just between these 2 small suburbs. I think that this will be nice. I think this small one up here will be probably mostly houses and low density, and we'll have some higher density residential offices and such up here, I think. That'll be nice. And yes, and this is a prime spot for a harbor as well. So yeah, I think this will do. Just a few things. I talked about the airport in last episode, and I think this spot up here will be perfect for that. So while thinking about that, these 2 interchanges actually need to be 4-way, because then we could have 2 entrances to the airport as well, which will alleviate some of the traffic coming to and from that place. So we'll keep that in mind. I might want these 2 interchanges to connect up somewhere down here as well. This might be, I have some few ideas here. This might be a good place for a transport hub, a small transport hub in addition to the train station. So yeah, just a few things since last time. Cressington lumber mills is now level 4 and climbing, and yeah, it's 122 people. Then it will be level 5. And so as it has upgraded to level 4, we have a new building. But again, we couldn't fit it in anywhere, so yeah, look at this thing. It's just so huge. Yes, we couldn't fit it anywhere over at the forestry area or in the industry area, as it is already full. So yeah, I opted to place it down here along with a electric car factory, which is actually a monument, I think, a unique building rather. Yes. Okay, so that's it for now. We still have one more building factory to unlock from the lumber industries. And hopefully it won't be that large, so we can maybe put it down here. If not, we'll put some standard industry and some warehouses down here as well, because that is also needed. Okay, so we're down in the new area, and I just want to create a few quick districts just to get things going down here. Something like this. Yep, and this one here. And I want to call this port something, because I think there's going to be a nice port down there. So a port as in a harbor for you British and American guys. So let's just include all of these. Oops, autosave. Yeah, the autosave lag is just immense in City Skylines. Anyway, Fentonwood and Burnham is the suggestions we get, and well, they're not too bad, but I think we can do one better than that. So I'd like to see what the game gives us in the category of name suggestions. So let's just see that. What would we get? Southwell, a little more, Wigmore, King's Cross, Port Houston maybe. Yeah, we're going for Port Houston. Okay, so we have Port Houston here. Houston, something like that. That's some original. And let's just call this Houston Ridge. Houston Ridge and Port Houston. There we are. Okay, so I'm going to start putting down some roads and get the infrastructure going. Okay, so we have a basic road layout for Port Houston, and yeah, as you can see, this part of the city, the Port Houston stuff, is going to be a bit more gritty. We're gonna do some small building on camera, and then I'm gonna zone in a bit more in between clips. And yeah, but Houston Ridge is going to be a bit more of a low residential area, so this main road is going to be the main traffic avenue here. We have a few roundabouts in as well, but yeah, this is going to be a more of a slow going area, while this is going to be a more bustling area with the train station, transport hub, and the harbor and stuff. This small spot here is where I'm thinking I'm going to have some sort of a bus station hub, and also the monorails will come down here. The thought behind this long avenue going all the way from the north of Port Houston all the way into Houston Ridge is that we can upgrade them into monorail 4-lane roads in the future. I just didn't want to put them down now because I'm probably going to make some changes to this, so I can just upgrade them at a later stage. But for now, also, all the roundabouts are the 40 yard, I think, size ones. Yeah, the 40 radius, except for the two going, who's going to have the connection from the intersections. Because there we're going to have a yeah, some highway connections, so we will need to save some more space for that. And just not forget, this is not going to be a regular road connection, because the highway is going to come up here. Also, I just forgot to upgrade this to a highway. Boom. Oops, forgot one. Yep, like that. That is great. So also these crosses in between the roundabouts are going to go away in the future. I just need to get things going before they go all wonky. So yeah, let's just start off things by placing down, by taking a look at what we have when it comes to hubs and transportation hubs and stuff like that. We have the bus intercity hub, which is really fits perfectly actually. But that only has the bus terminal and the intercity bus. We have the bus metro hub, metro intercity hub, bus hub, which is nice, train metro hub, and the two multiple platforms train stations. Ferry and bus exchange, that's quite neat actually. Ferry and bus stop. I might use that in a later at a later stage. Then we have the monorail bus hub, which is probably the most interesting of the two. We will need to put it somewhere like this then, I think. Like that, because this, yeah, let's just put it down, it looks like this. And the lane, the road just comes from here. We could just grain off the monorail from this avenue and come over here and out back on the road here. Because I don't really want the bus stations to go on the main road here. But for now, let's just demolish that and take a look at the second one, because that is a metro monorail train hub. We're not going to have those guys here, so I don't think that'll work. Then we have the train metro tram hub and the metro tram bus. I don't think we have any more monorail stuff. Oops, monorail. Yeah, we have the regular monorail station with roads, which I think we're going to use here and do something with. So these are probably going to be the stations alongside the road here. So we're going to do something like, because these ones are just ploppable stuff, and station with roads, these are, let me just take a look at these guys. Let's just place them up where there's some empty space. Okay, so this one, okay, so this one goes alongside the road. Okay, and this one goes above the road with a 4-lane one. Okay, I see. It's been so long since I've used this monorail stuff, so that's nice to know. Did we have something else for the monorail? Yeah, it's just the monorail bus hub. Can we do that? I think that looks quite nice though. Could use it in some of... could use it... Yeah, I don't really know. We could just upgrade this one to the avenue as well and have the bus hub come here, but yeah, we'll see about that in the future. We're not gonna worry about the monorail for now. Anyway, let's just finish up the roads and place down some zones. Okay, so we have put down some zones and things are starting to grow already. Of course, there's no way to get there anywhere right now, so we're gonna take a look at that in a sec. But before we do the intersections, I want to lay down a train station just to get that connection going as well. That people can get in and out of here without a problem. So, seeing as this is the main road, we'll maybe have the train station down here somewhere. So I'll just remove this for now and take a look. We don't need a big one here. I think this elevator over road station is quite nice. Let's just plop it down and take a look. Yeah, because this is quite nice and the road goes underneath. So if you plop this down here, this will go up of the road. Let me see. The way you place this is just like this, I think. You have to use anarchy. So if you have a 4 space like that, and anarchy on, then it's going to go above the road somewhat. Yes, of course it needs to be one more space to the right, but that's okay. But maybe not in this downtown area though. You could have it in a different area. And when I think about it, having the monorail station on the same side would be best for traffic, although we could have some pedestrian bridges across the avenue here, which I think is easier. The one station is just too big. We could do the glass narrow 4-track station, just a simple train station. The dual line station. We also have we have quite a few things to use here. Well, I do have too many train stations. I think this looks quite nice though. So the UX train station, let's just use that. I think that's nice. If we just angle it alongside this road, so something like this, I think. Then I can just go with the bypass track as well. Okay, so let's just go for a road here now. Let's just do something like yeah, let's just go off of this. Or something like this, and this. Will that fit? Yeah, it fits pretty nice. Yeah, let's just plop it down there. And just gonna place down some train tracks, connect it up. Okay, so the train station's connected all up. So before we do anything else, we need to have an intersection and let car traffic get on onto the roads here. So I do think the best thing both for the future airport and Port Houston is to have it alongside this road, and just have it curve down this small hill there and come into the roundabout here. So let's see. I'm just going to do a pre-built one for this one. I really think creating interesting interchanges is really exciting, and I do want to do some of that on camera as well, but for now, just so this episode don't get too long, we're going to use a pre-built one. And I think this is a nice one. Ah, is this too big? Yeah, it's really big. Ah, well, it would fit, but is this one of those wonky ones? Let's just place it down. Oh, I don't like this one. No. And we have to delete this whole thing. This is an interesting interchange, but it's not one I think is effective when it comes to traffic management. So let's just get rid of this at once. Okay, pause the game. Back to interchanges. We could just use one of the vanilla ones, but we do have something interesting here. The turbine intersection. Oh god, that's big. Stack for mass transit. That will actually work quite well, I think. How is the over underpass? That's a roundabout one. I don't have too many good interchanges, it seems, so I think it's gonna be... How does this look like? This actually looks quite nice. I think if you could turn it around this way. We do have connections for the airport. Yeah, we do have. So if we could place it down like here, that would be nice. Okay, so let's just stop the traffic, stop the game. Let's just make some space here. Let's do something like, could angle it a bit just to get straight down to the suburb of Port Easton. So if we do something like this, maybe. Okay, I think that is. Oops. That creates enough space for the airport as well. Yeah, it's quite big. Actually, yeah, we need to just plop it down and place some rooms. I think that looks nice. It's really big, but I think it's going to be effective because of all these ancient changes. This is of course a vanilla one, so we need to. Yeah, it doesn't look pretty, but it will be functional. And for now, I think that's what we need. I'm gonna just do something like this and do the rows, something like this. Oops. Let's just do it here as well, and use the curved one there, just to get things going again. Let's just move that into place. Get to curve here, perfect. Okay, and the other one. Yeah, just gonna do some free-for-all curving here. I think that's nice. Something like that. Yes, I think that looks decent already. Let's fix this curve here. Yeah, for now. Okay, so the airport still has plenty of space. All of this sticks out like a sore thumb, but I think that'll do. Let's just get the highway down here. Yeah, let's just do the right side first. If we do something like this and then just all the way down here, we need to change this up in a bit, of course. Actually, we need to just do. Let me just do it like this first. Go out there. This needs to. Let's just go 2 and 2 the other way. Oh, we can't do that. Okay. So 4 there, they're done. And 4, I think that's nice. Then this can just connect up to. Oops, curve, connect up to this. Okay, so we're just going to do it like that and try to follow the curve on the other side as well. Something like this, bigger one, and something like that. This is just not pretty at all, but it's going to work for the purposes today. We're going to just connect it up and see what happens. We're going to do the highway ramps here. Actually, it is 3x3. We could use these 2-lane highways, I think. There we go. Yeah, so concept here, we need to curve it into the roundabout like this, and same on the other side. Something like this maybe. Yep, and then just get a more of a curve, and then we can delete this one. Oops, move it to like that. So I actually do want to change this up to 2-lane road a bit, 2-lane highway a bit earlier. And just, oops, something like this. Yeah, this is just, it doesn't look good at all. But yeah, let's just do it like this and place it from the start. So one curve like that, and one curve up there, and one curve. Actually, one single curve all the way down there. Oops, not at all. Something like that. Okay. Turn around, and turn that around. Okay, so it's connected up, all right, but we need to turn everything here all around, something like that. It's gonna be a, oops, that's not pretty at all. Okay, let's just turn this around, like that. Okay, so now it's connected up. People can get it in and out. This looks bad, to be honest, but yeah, let's just start with what we have and see where it gets us. We can just do some slopes here as well. I think this will work on this part of the town. Oh, traffic's coming in already, in spades. Okay, so we have the toolbox and the slope objects. That actually works quite well. Let's do that, the same thing on the other side. Like that, and like that, and slope. Actually works out pretty well. Just gonna work a bit with the curves in between, but for now we are gonna delete the road in the middle. And as always, traffic manager, if you use the priority signs, you can shift control click on the roundabout to set it up for a for priorities and turning lanes and stuff like that. So that is quite handy. Yes, oh, they're complaining about water. I did the pipes, but I didn't connect it up to the water system. That's my fault. So let's just do it along the highway here. Okay. Okay, so Port Houston is up and running. We have a train station, we have an intersection connection. That's a tongue twister again, and we have some zoning. We need a lot of utilities, and also to build out Houston Bridge here, Houston Ridge, sorry, and a second interchange. So I'm gonna just do a bit of detailing and also fix this wonky road here, put on some more zoning and services. Okay, so as you can see, the city has been growing for a while, and I've done some beautifications up in the Port Houston area and started to do some detailing, but mainly it's to get the population up. So we are now up to 4,500 people in Port Houston, and Houston Ridge is starting to grow as well. Only 600 people here, but yeah, it still misses the intersection, which we're going to do a time lapse on about now. Okay, so we are connected. So I can safely remove these safety ropes here. And as I'm seeing this now, I really don't need this roundabout. So I've done quite a bit of work just to get this functioning. But I think we're just gonna delete this roundabout and yeah, just redo these roads by hand. Okay, so if I do something like a need to turn road guidelines on, like a 3 to each side here. I think that's nice, and then we're gonna have the 2-lane highway coming on and off, like that. And let's just do something like this. Yep, let's just do it like this for now. And I'm gonna move this further, closer together, I mean, and do a, yeah, this is good for now. And also, we are gonna use the node controller just to fix this. Yep, something like this is more appropriate, I think. So, oops. And we have a new milestone, Megalopolis, which is the last one actually. So we just unlocked everything in the game. So we now have the international airport, cargo airport hub, and the metropolitan airport. So that is right on time with our next project for the next episode, the airport. So that is really nice. Just gonna finish up this episode, and let's use the node controller. I think that's nice. Of course, you are not allowed to turn this way, and you won't be able to turn that way. Okay, great stuff. Can we use this here as well? No. This is 100. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Yeah, just gonna do the use the intersection marking tool there, just to pretty things up a bit. Something like this. Oops. Yeah, I think this is okay. Just to make things a bit better. This is of course not gonna be oops, autosave again. This is just gonna be filled in, of course. You're not gonna be able to do a U-turn here. Like that. And I'm actually just gonna do a block, I think a solid. Yep, I think that looks okay. Let's do some quick beautification just to hide those ugly trees a bit. No, sorry, those ugly connections. Like this. Oh, the prop line tool is just amazing for this kind of stuff. So let's just do it like that. Into the intersection and over to the road here. Oops. Missed one or two. One. To be precise. That's nice. I'm just gonna do it on this side as well, just to complete the look. Like that. And some single placements here as well. There. Okay, so we have the second intersection for this port, Houston and Houston Ridge as well. We're high in demand for commercial because we're just we have so much residential zones and so many people moving in. So this is going to be modified in between episodes just to make things a bit more pretty, but it's functional. This is ugly as hell. So both of the intersections are going to be modified in between episodes just to make things look a bit better. Yeah, this is just not good. Something like this and this maybe. This does not look good at all, but okay. Yeah, anyway, so we already then have our connections for the airport, 2 airports there. So that's ready for the next episode. And before I leave you today, we have accomplished everything we wanted today except for the harbor and the transport hub here. But that's what we're going to fill that in a future episode. I just wanted to mention that Cressington Lumbermills is now 5 stars. So we've managed to place down some of these large tree plantations along with the pulp mill. And our last factory just got placed down as well. And unfortunately, this one is too big as well to fit in the original industry area. So the industry area, which still doesn't have a name actually, that needs to be done something with. Today it needs to be rectified. Let's just connect it up just so it looks less nice. Yes, so this industry area is close to Crawley, so I was contemplating calling it Crawley industry area, but that's just to play it, I think. Let's just play around with the areas and again. Vauxhall Green, not too bad. Lawton Heath, Petersfield, Richmond, Waverley, Birchgrove, Portobello. I like Portobello. 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 Well, yeah, Portobello Industry area. Let's just call it that for now. So we placed down almost everything we can in the game now. We're just gonna work on the airports. We're gonna the airport here. We're just gonna finish up Port Houston with the harbor and stuff like that. And I think we will have a really large functioning city. And we just rounded up 80,000 people in the city as well. So it's just growing and growing. It's growing fast, and in just 23 episodes. So yeah, we're gonna do the airport in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this video and have any suggestions, please subscribe, place any comments down below, and click the thumbs up button. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.